Have you ever thought about what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? I know, it's a crazy thought. Our planet is constantly rotating, whirling us through space at an incredible speed. We don't even realize it because we're moving right along with it. But what if that movement suddenly stopped? Right now, Earth spins on its axis, completing one full rotation every 24 hours. This rotation is what gives us day and night. The side of Earth facing the sun experiences daylight, while the side facing away is in darkness. This constant spin is a fundamental part of life as we know it. But imagine for a moment that this spinning came to a sudden stop. What would happen to everything on Earth, including us? The answer, my friends, is nothing short of catastrophic. The laws of physics don't just disappear, and one of the biggest ones is inertia. Fasten your seatbelts, everyone, because we're about to explore the wild ride of a world without its spin. Inertia is the idea that an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted upon by a force. So if Earth were to suddenly stop spinning, everything on its surface would still have that momentum, that energy of motion, from the rotation. Think about being in a car that slams on its brakes. You're thrown forward, right? Now imagine that on a planetary scale. Everything, buildings, cars, people, even the oceans and the atmosphere, would continue moving eastward at incredible speeds. We're talking about speeds of up to 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. The force of this sudden stop would be devastating. Buildings would crumble, trees would be uprooted, and massive shockwaves would ripple across the planet. It's safe to say that nothing and no one would be prepared for this kind of cosmic brake check. The sheer force of the sudden stop would be enough to reshape the planet. But the chaos wouldn't stop there. The real mayhem would begin in the atmosphere and the oceans. Imagine winds stronger than any hurricane we've ever seen, whipping across the globe at supersonic speeds. That's what would happen if Earth stopped spinning. The atmosphere, still carrying the momentum of Earth's rotation, would continue to move. These wouldn't be your average breezes. We're talking winds so powerful they could rip apart mountains and create storms of unimaginable fury. The very air we breathe would become a destructive force, scouring the planet's surface. These winds would also cause massive friction as they moved over the Earth's surface. This friction would generate heat, potentially raising temperatures in some areas to unbearable levels. The once familiar winds that brought us gentle rain and cool breezes would transform into agents of chaos. And if the winds weren't enough, brace yourselves for the watery chaos that would ensue. Section 4: Waterworld, Tsunamis and the New Global Oceans. Remember the inertia we talked about? Well, it applies to water too. The oceans, no longer held in place by Earth's rotation, would surge forward, creating tsunamis of unimaginable size. Imagine walls of water miles high crashing onto coastlines and inundating entire continents. Coastal cities would be wiped off the map in an instant. The force of these tsunamis would be unlike anything we've ever witnessed. But the watery chaos doesn't stop there. The centrifugal force caused by Earth's rotation is what currently gives the Earth its slightly squashed shape, with a bulge at the equator. Without this force, the oceans would redistribute, flowing towards the poles. This would leave a massive landmass around the equator, surrounded by two vast oceans at the north and south poles. The world map, as we know it, would be completely redrawn. Section 5: Climate chaos, scorching days, freezing nights. With Earth no longer spinning, our planet's relationship with the sun would change dramatically. One side of Earth would face the sun constantly, while the other side would be shrouded in eternal darkness. This would lead to extreme temperature differences between the two hemispheres. The side facing the sun would experience scorching hot temperatures, making it impossible for most life to survive. The side facing away from the sun would plunge into a deep freeze, colder than anything we've ever experienced. The delicate balance of our planet's climate, the very balance that makes life possible, would be thrown into complete disarray. The seasons, as we know them, would cease to exist. Weather patterns would become unpredictable and extreme. This wouldn't be a gradual change, it would be a sudden and dramatic shift that would catch every living thing off guard. Section 6: Life finds a way, or does it, adapting to an alien world. With such extreme changes to our planet, the big question is, could life as we know it survive? The answer is, well, it's complicated. Some organisms, particularly those in deep ocean environments, might be able to adapt to the new conditions. After all, they've already adapted to extreme pressure and lack of sunlight. But for most life on Earth, including us humans, the outlook would be bleak. The extreme temperatures, lack of sunlight, and violent weather patterns would create an environment too hostile for most species to handle. We rely on the Earth's rotation for so much, day and night, the changing seasons, the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Without it, our planet would become a very different and very unforgiving place. But perhaps, just perhaps, life would find a way. After all, life on Earth has survived some pretty incredible challenges in the past. Section 7, the final spin, a reminder of our cosmic dance. So, there you have it. The hypothetical yet utterly fascinating scenario of what would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning. It's a stark reminder of how crucial our planet's rotation is to life as we know it. It's a delicate cosmic dance that we often take for granted. The next time you see the sun rise or set, take a moment to appreciate the incredible force that makes it all possible. The spin of our planet. And while the sudden halt of Earth's rotation is highly unlikely, pondering such cosmic what-ifs helps us appreciate the delicate balance of our planet and the wonders of the universe we live in. Keep looking up, and never stop questioning.